Christopher Norris here from mining.com.au. Joining me today is Andrew Muir, Managing Director of Caprice Resources. Andrew, nice to see you.
Likewise, Christopher.
News of a newly defined prospect at Mukinbudin this morning. Give us a little bit more insight.
Yeah, look, Mukinbudin is turning to be a really interesting area. We picked up the project in December last year. We've been really active on the ground, taking lots of soil and rock chip samples. It's a relatively early stage project in that regard, but it's a really emerging area. We've got REE and IGO both in the region, and we've also had Codrus and Cygnus on either side of us generate some pretty good drill results. So look, we think this is a really interesting rare earth area. So the announcement today pertained to the discovery of a new prospect that we've called Colosseum. It's had some really high grade rare earth numbers from rock chips, well, at the highest that we've had to date, which is just over 0.5% rare earth in rock chips at surface. So that's a fantastic first pass result for us in a brand new area, and it adds to a number of the existing prospects that we've already got.
And Andrew, some impressive total rare earth oxide values over a 500-metre stretch. What's the potential here?
Look, that's a very good question. It's the very first time that we've sampled this immediate area. Who knows what the final numbers will be. This is obviously at surface, it's rock chip sampling, so we need to get in and drill it. So once we start to put some drill holes into this, which we're looking to do in the next sort of 6 to 8 weeks' time, that'll give us a really good feel for what's underneath the ground.
And you've also announced the follow-up soil sampling at Hadrian and QC3 has confirmed rare earth oxide anomalies. Tell us a little bit more.
So we initially did some reconnaissance sampling on both of those prospects, just did a quick traverse just to test some geological features that we had there. They both had initial indications that there were elevated rare earths, so we were pretty optimistic. We went back and did more detailed sampling around both of them. Hadrian's has come up really nicely, so that's over 3 kilometres long. It's got some high grade trends within it, and it's still open pretty much in all directions. So that's the biggest anomaly that we have at over 3 kilometres. QC3, that's about 1 kilometre, so that's pretty big, and this is in addition to the existing Gadolin anomaly that we've previously defined. So we've now got 4 really high quality prospects that we need to follow up with further work soon.
Andrew, obviously an exciting time. While we've got you, what can we expect to see from Caprice in the coming months?
So the near-term focus, we've done some more reconnaissance sampling in a couple of new areas. Plus, we've done detailed infill sampling around Hadrian's just to understand it, because the sampling that we did was quite coarse. The lines were about 320 metres apart, so we've done some infill sampling. So we'll get some better clarity on that. However, look, the big ticket item for us will be rolling the drill rig in, and we'll test Gadolin and Colosseum in the next sort of 1 to 2 months. That's the plan. Obviously, this depends on approvals from the mines department, but things are progressing pretty well. So the first round of drilling, the maiden drilling at Mukinbudin, that's going to be the real big test for what we've got. But look, on all the work that we've done to date, we've been really happy with what's come out of it.
That was Managing Director of Caprice Resources, Andrew Muir. Andrew, thanks very much for your time.
Thanks, Christopher.